Hello and welcome to Den Video News for February 2nd, 2014. It's been more than a week since our last newscast, mostly because life has happened. We'll be aiming for doing our newscast each Sunday from now on. In between newscasts, you can always go to the Great Lakes Den website for the latest news each day. This week we'll start with the contest news. The 501 Eagle in Indianapolis held its Mr. 501 Eagle leather contest a couple of weeks ago at the bar in downtown Indy. Gregory Slavin, a past international Mr. Olympus and active member of the Central Indiana leather community, won the title out of a field of 5 contestants. He'll represent Indiana at International Mr. Leather in Chicago this May. He's already planning events and fundraisers, so stay tuned for his activities. Chicago sashed its representative for IML last week at Touché. Miguel Torres, a Venezuelan native who's been in Chicago for the past 13 years, took home the Mr. Chicago Leather title. He was one of 6 contestants who formed with the strongest field the contest has had in several years. Unlike past years where there was only a contest, there was a full schedule of events including a tour of the Leather Archives and Museum, a leather invasion of Millennium Park's ice skating rink, and a fetish flea market at Touché. There are 3 more contests coming up this month. The next one is Illinois Leather and Fetish Pride on Valentine's Day weekend at Chicago's Touché. The titles awarded will include Illinois Master and Slave, Illinois Leather Sir and Leather Boy, Illinois Boot Community Blue Black, and Illinois Ms. Leather Pride and Illinois Puppy. Illinois Puppy will go on to the Midwest Puppy Contest in St. Louis, and the other winners will go on to Great Lakes Leather in Indianapolis. Cleveland, Ohio will have its first puppy contest on February 22nd at Cocktails Cleveland. We're still getting details, but we have heard that the winner will go on to either Ohio Puppy Contest or the Midwest Puppy Contest in St. Louis. And finally, for February, is the Mr. Missouri Leather Contest. That will be February 28th through March 2nd at JJ's Clubhouse in St. Louis. The contest has been sponsored for the past 3 decades by Gateway MC. The winner will go on to represent the St. Louis area at IML in Chicago. In other news, CineKink, an annual film festival and screening tour showcasing diversity of sexuality, has launched its first Kickstarter campaign. Money raised will go to the festival's mission in encouraging and promoting sex-positive and kink-friendly depictions in all forms of video. You can learn more and donate to the campaign by clicking the link below. The film festival itself, CineKink NYC, will be in New York on February 25th through March 2nd, followed by a tour to cities such as Chicago, LA, San Francisco, and Seattle. There is a long list of events for the coming week. However, we have heard there is yet more snow and severe cold coming to hit the region again. So if you go to any events, be sure to call ahead. The Board of Education in Detroit will be The Board of Education in Detroit will have its weekly education session on February 4th with the topic of Savage Sensations, given by Domino Gray. The Grand Rapids Education Lunch will be on February 5th in Grand Rapids, Michigan, with the topic of Power Exchange, and there's a whole list of events for February 8th. Puppet and Handler Night will be at the 501 Eagle in Indy, starting at 9. Bear Club Northeast Wisconsin is hosting the Cupid Bear Party at Rascals in Appleton, Wisconsin, also at 9. In Detroit, a coalition of groups will be having an event in support of the VFW Hall that hosts the Deviations Detroit monthly party. The hall stood with the group when a Detroit TV station tried to do an expose and the local community is trying to give back. Go to our website for more details. And Grand Rapids Meet and Greet will have its Valentine's Day party at 36th Street Lounge in Grand Rapids, Michigan, starting at 8. You can get the details on all of these events and more on our website. Also, be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and now Google Plus for the latest news and events. Be sure to like this video and to subscribe to us, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.